You ever just hate it when you're ordering maybe something simple like a coffee and some macaroni? Then your anxiety kicks in and then you stutter and you're like, I don't fuck. And it doesn't help that the cashier isn't introvert proof and is low key making it harder for you to finish what you're saying and thinking. Well, that seems to be happening to our main girl, Lacey, who just wanted a coffee and fucking macaron, depending on what you choose. And that's where we start with our cute, vibeish horror indie game made by 2 developers. Damn, that's pretty cool. After our super awkward order, and we just said fuck it and just asked for water instead of coffee because oh my god, this cashier really is not helping while judging us. While that whole cringe fest, we patiently wait for our order, but I can't help to feel for Lacey, who kind of pushes herself down a little when she tries to pump herself up prior to ordering that she really wanted to do well. Which doesn't make sense. Lacey is quite small and petite and not imitating or should scare at all. Which makes us think there's definitely something wrong. While waiting, 2 girls start gossiping in front of us that we give off a creepy vibe and even saying to switch seats. Like, what the fuck? Why are these chicks so mean? So they switched their seats in front of us. Bless Lacey for ignoring them. But when we got more gossip, talking more shit, man recognized us from down the block, but says we give off creepy vibe and says we give him chill and calls us a freak. And he says he feels bad for our classmate having to deal with us, even going to our family. Live saying that we're at fault for Lacey's broken family. What the heck? What are they even saying? Now even the child next to us wanted to leave, saying her mommy that we're scary. We couldn't even get what we paid for. That was pretty terrible, Lacey, but that's okay because those guys were bad. Lacey pulls up a list before she dies, which first was to go out. Really sad and basic stuff. She really didn't have much, and it's not a list full of anything. Only one goodbye. A lot of whys and questions. Poor Lacey. But we go inside the house and it looks pretty nice. I don't know why I was so animate on calling 911. That was my first instinct. Maybe my subconscious trying to tell me something. We try to give our good old mommy a call to check in on her, and nope, she doesn't seem to want to talk to us. And again, I'm filled with sadness. Why are people so mean to her? After chilling and exploring for a bit, we finally get to meet the last in our list, Lacey's older brother, and he seems to be the only person to really be happy to see us. We tell him how was our day by going out today. He really seems to be genuinely supportive and proud that we went out. Finally, a person nice to Lacey. Kind of reminds me of Gojo and Megumi's relationship. But he told us not even a week ago we weren't even opening our front door. Damn, Lacey. But he has high optimism for us for next week can go to the supermarket and then back to school and hopefully making friends. Super cute conversation. And even offer us ice cream. But we really tell him what went down at the cafe and that we didn't do so great and we just ended up leaving. And again, Hiro, being the bro that he is, offered to order for us until we got it right. But Lacey tells him that she needs to get to the root of the problem and she's going to perform the ritual, which Hiro knows about kinda. Surprising that he's really close to us makes me feel at ease for some reason, and was super understanding that Lacey wanted to do this thing and his advice was to be wise and that he won't object. Man, he's so cool. He then pats Lacey's head, then goes outside, and you can really tell that she has deep respect for him. I'm glad that this is like the only character on her side and understanding her. Then, like a gamer, I proceed to interact with every object in the game to squeeze out some lore, but all I was doing was flipping the toilet seat for a minute. Then you stare at yourself in the mirror. Oh, it's just you. It's toilet time, bro! We then go to our room. Oh man, Lacey, you're so right. It's okay, we can do this together. Just as we are about to take that good nap. Oh, no, we have things to do. Man, I hate it when nap time is ruined when you have something important to do. We then do the whole ritual thing I mentioned earlier, and supposedly it's hard to get one of these things. But we get it done before sunset, and after goofing around for a good bit and getting what we need, we then pay Hiro a visit, reading some kind of book. Lacey doesn't want to bother him, but since he's so nice to us and thinks he might need a break from us, he quickly notices us like the cool bro that he is and teases Lacey a bit and offers to sit with him on what he's reading. And an interesting poem. It is about counting magpies? What? Depending on the amount there is besides your fate. But Lacey doesn't believe in fate. She believes in macarons. And Hiro's response that he believes in us and can achieve our dreams. Man, what a wholesome dude. But I'm glad this makes Lacey happy, but kind of hard to do the last thing on our bucket list. He tells us not to hesitate to talk to him if we want. We don't bother him. Glad she appreciates hearing that. We can continue to talk to Hiro. Their conversation is pretty cute. Just really are siblings. Really cool. But before leaving for real, this time he tells us to be safe out there. Then I have to pause it there. It was raining and nothing beats playing a cool game with pizza and Coke. Yeah. So we decided to take that nap finally. Before doing this whole ritual thing, we close our eyes and drift to sleep. We're dreaming, but it seems like it isn't the first time we've been here before. And guess we can't leave once we finish. Well, time to explore some more. Here we get some of that juicy lore. A letter from a classmate telling us that they miss us and that we wouldn't want to fail behind and that the notes would be in our locker. Reading it, Lacey seemed displeased with a sigh. We then walk down this dark hallway, but we see in the side students laughing at you. We finally get to our locker, which seems to be absolutely trashed, which leads us to believe that her classmates did this, which explains why she was so secluded from going to school. After waking up, you know, it's time to go to the demon world. Yippee! But before doing so, we call this strange number. My bus is late is the code. Now, I didn't know we were going to be timed, so I quickly run to the bus and thankfully we made it safe and sound. Now, before leaving, she says she might come back maybe. And no, Lacey, you have a cool big bro. Now, stepping into this weird bus, this is where our adventure begins. No going back real this time. While putting in our rune in the box, we also find a what the fuck is that? There seems to be nobody here besides that weird hand tanky. Weird. Lacey picks a spot, cutely scoots over, but personally I'd pick the one in the back. And so we're off. Lacey contemplates of what would her parents think, her basically going to her death, and that might make them happy, insinuating even if she dies, their life would be so much better, even heroes. I'm not so sure, Lacey. We fall asleep on the bus and dream again, and boom, back at the same dream. And you know, we did the very same thing. Creepy hallway, trash locker, boom, there's a demon. Oh wow, fuck me up. There seems to be a demon looking at us and at us. Yep, that's no good. The bus stops, so we have to get out here quickly before we die. We scoot on over. Yeah, excuse me. So we run as far as possible from the creature and are in the first entrance, which kind of weird, kind of reminds me of that one SpongeBob episode that has the here. And you can loop here, quite literally stuck here. And so this is the beginning in the woods, which I have to sadly end it here. I know there's no one here to watch this, but I hope you enjoy. And if you consider playing this game, it's really good. It's free. Take care.